Peace and blessings, collective. It is the night before the new moon, and I am getting my house and my space ready. As we talked about in the previous video, this is the Virgo full moon, and in this full moon, it is really about reflection. It's a time of going inward. It's a time of figuring out what things are no longer serving us, of course, because of the full moon energy, but specifically because in the full moon of Virgo, we are going inside, inward, in that hermit mode, and then coming out of the hermit mode after the 3 days with an enlightenment. So our intentions are to really seek a clarity within ourselves and an understanding of what's really going on inside. And so, as I talked about in the last video, I am getting ready to set up this sacred space. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys around. You know, you don't really need a lot to make a sacred sanctuary for your home. You could do it really easily, really quickly with just a few comfy things. If you are someone who has been following my channel, then you know that this corner that I'm in is really the corner that I do most of my video taping, and I bring most of my videos to you guys from this space. And this is the corner that I have decided to create into that sacred space. It's a place where I spend a lot of my time in the home, and I just figured what better place to really transfer into a sanctuary than here, because I spend all my time here anyway. So I'm going to show you guys around really quick. So in this container, you can see that I actually have gathered some magazines that are my favorite magazines right here. I have a really, really plush and comfy pillow. I have a couple of sheets just in case I get a little chilly. And then I have some curtains here that I've been trying to hang here in this space for the yoni steaming and womb healing areas. So I have that. And then, of course, I have my area with my pink Himalayan salt crystal lamp. I have a couple of the crystals that I use for my yoni steaming and for my womb healing. So in case I want to do any meditations and things like that, I can use those. I have my chair and another comfy pillow. And then I have 2 candles here in front of the fireplace that you can see, along with the incense that I use all of the time, which are frankincense and myrrh, that are available here in Philly at some of the Islamic stores. And then I have my notepad and my pen. I also have 2 really plushy, comfy pillows that I can put on the floor, and then this blanket that just kind of matches some of the decor here in the room. So real simple. It's really not about how much stuff you can get in your space. It's really not about, you know, filling it up with a whole lot of items. It's more so about what are the couple of things that you can bring into the space in a small corner of your home, and that is really comfortable for you, and that kind of helps you to be comfortable enough to be able to like meditate and get deep down in that space. Now, you may be already having a space available in your home, and if so, kudos to you. That is really good. But if not, then I encourage you to create a little corner, get a blanket, get a pillow, get your pen, get your paper, get some incense or a candle, whatever makes you just relax, you know, for your aromatherapy. And let's get ready for this full moon. So I'm going to actually sit down in my space really quick. I'm going to do some journaling for a second, and then I'll be right back with you guys. So now that I've gotten a chance to really focus on what things I want to work on within myself and what things I think that I need to change, kind of reflecting back on what I brought into the new year, what goals I had and dreams and aspirations I want to achieve, you know, it's really giving me a chance to kind of touch back into that, I think that the full moon really should be for us a time that we more than just focus on revamping and redoing everything and banishing things that we don't like and all of those kind of normal things that we hear. I think it should be a time that we really begin to think about what we no longer want to keep in our space and what's no longer serving us, of course, but also how we can get back on track from the things that were items that we were planning for the new year and from the new year. I think so often, in society, we hear about New Year's resolutions. We hear about items that we can, put onto our list to make sure that we accomplish, like weight loss and, getting up early and making a morning routine and whatever other things we come up with. But how often do we keep those things up? And how often do we really tap back into those ideas and make sure that they're still present with us here and in this time that we're in right now? Like after that first 15, 20 days of the new year, a lot of people drop their New Year's resolutions. And so for the full moon, for me personally, it's a time to really check back in with myself and kind of chart what progress I've made so far, what things I think that I've advanced on, and then kind of perfect the things that I have not advanced on so that when the new moon comes around again, it's a time of me working towards those new beginnings and working towards ways to incorporate those new things into my everyday, day-to-day life. So I hope that you guys found this to be helpful in making your sacred space. I am so grateful that you are gracing me with your presence here. I'm excited about this full moon because I always love to just kind of be by myself anyway. I'm a Gemini, so I am very outspoken and chatty Cathy and all of those kind of things. But man, I'm a Taurus moon and I'm a Taurus Venus. And I love me a good time to be able to just be by myself, to chill and to just unwind and really not think about any mumbo jumbo, big conversations and things like that. I enjoy me time. And as a mom, as a business owner, as a mentor, as a woman that's striving every single day, to fulfill my life's path and my journey, I don't always get a chance to do that. So I'm excited about this full moon because it is a time for me to chill, for me to relax, for me to unwind, for me to reflect, and for me to really search within and figure out what things I need to get back on task so that I can continue to achieve the goals that I have set for this year. So I love you, collective. If you have not already, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be kept up to date with all of the tips and tricks I'm giving you guys about yoni steaming, about womb health, about the new and full moon, how we can harness this power from the different energies, that are here in the universe, and to just really make the most of this so sweet, sweet life that we are living. I want to say peace, family, and I hope to see you tomorrow.